Let's bring it. I see a veteran up in here, man. MJ. Let's bring in my good friend, man. How you doing, brother? I know you got a lot to say about scam. I know you
What
got
up,
a lot to
man? That's his name, Dorman Scam.
say.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I hate to
Yeah,
tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dan.
tell me, bro.
As a Laker, you guys gotta stop thinking of mediocre.
Running through the six with
The
my woes.
dude, now y'all got on one channel, they say the players are trash
Count money, you know
on his
how
one
it
channel.
goes.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about you right now.
Pray
The
to
locker room.
relive forever.
He said all the players are trash.
Pray the fakes get exposed.
There's literally channels dedicated to low basketball IQ that just like to shred guys like Austin Reeves. I never knew. Somebody pointed me in that direction. I couldn't even watch 5 seconds of it, bro. I lost brain cells just being there. There's some real Bron Glazers that just like to hate on everybody not named LeBron, and they're looking really silly right now because they like to talk trash about me for giving Austin Reeves his obvious due props. Another 30 piece. What you gotta say now, clown? So it's like they always got something to say, man. Get these clowns off of my TV screen. Listen, I will never go back on that channel, not even for 5 seconds.
They should be embarrassed. It's a joke. Lakers fans, they should be embarrassed about that. They say they are like one of the greatest franchises of the NBA. They should be embarrassed. You think Boston Celtics, Denver, the Thunder, the Bucks gonna let someone like Austin run the offense?
Niggas keep running their mouth.
It's my turn! You told me it was my turn!
Niggas keep running their mouth.
It's my turn! You told me it was my turn!
Ladies and gentlemen. You guys tried to scapegoat Nico Harrison for trading Luka Doncic. And now you guys see why Nico Harrison traded Luka Doncic. Like I said, Lakers media, the mayonnaise media, they've done a phenomenal job at spinning this entire trade. They've turned Nico into the villain, and they've turned Luka into the victim. So, what happened the last time we saw Aston, ladies and gentlemen? What happened the last time we saw Aston? He got deep fried. He got cooked by the San Antonio Spurs, right? After the game, a reporter asked that fraud. They said, yo, is everything all right? Are you okay? He said he was good. Randomly, a day later, we get a report that says Aston has a calf injury? Where did he get a calf injury, folks? I didn't see him get a calf injury. He said he was perfectly fine after the game. Now all of a sudden, randomly, he has a calf injury. Huh. Austin's agent comes into my mentions on Twitter, calls me a clown, ends up blocking me 2 days later. You want to know why he blocked me? Because I'm exposing them. So now, today's game, I was caught off guard. We did a halftime show, if you guys missed it. And at the end of the halftime show, niggas came in the chat and they said, yo, Luka's not playing the second half. I'm like, Shreggy? Huh? What do you mean he's not playing the second half? I didn't see him get injured in that first half. Did anybody see Luka get injured in the first half? Did anybody see him get injured in that first half? I watched the entire first half. I didn't see Hookah Dookie get injured. I didn't see Luka Donkey get injured, folks. I did not see him get injured. This is what these two, they are frauds, bro. How are you niggas not seeing this? They are literal frauds. When they get cooked, they quit.
Niggas keep running their
My
mouth.
turn.
Clubhouse.
You told me it was my turn.
Oh my God. It's been 1 week and they both have quit. They've quit. Y'all ain't ready for this Y'all ain't ready for the Lakers, gang. We got to get them out of here, bro. We have to send both of these dudes to a small market, bro. They're not ready for the Lakers, bro. They're not, bro. They literally are quitting in front of everybody. He was not hurt. He couldn't. Chat. The boy was perfectly fine. He quit. He quit. Chris Dunn and the Clippers made him tap. They made him tap. He tapped, folks. He didn't want the smoke. You guys remember the last time we played the Clippers? What happened, folks? What happened? Chris Dunn nearly slapped this boy back to the shadow realm. That's what happened, folks. The last time we played him. Nearly put hands on that boy. That boy got up, thought he wanted some smoke. Chris Dunn pushed the ball in his face. He didn't raise a finger at Chris Dunn. Jackson Hayes had to step in and save him. And y'all got the audacity to run around talking about he's a playoff killer. I've been telling y'all this since the playoffs last year. Y'all think I'm hating on him. I'm telling the truth, folks. The boy is a pussy. How can you win when your best player is a pussy? How? Forget the X's and O's. I'm not even discussing how terrible he was from an X's and O's perspective right now. I'm specifically talking about his mentality, his heart. He's a pussy. Nobody's going to acknowledge that? Nobody's going to speak out about this? He don't want the smoke. He is the complete opposite of an Anthony Davis, man. Anthony Davis was a dog. Y'all don't even care about this because you don't know basketball. All y'all care about are the box score numbers. What about the other intangibles that go into playing the game? The dude is a pussy. He literally quit. He was perfectly healthy, bro. You mean to tell me, chat, the last time we saw Austin Reeves, he was perfectly healthy. He showed no signs of being injured. A reporter asked him in the game, how are you feeling? He said he was fine. You mean to tell me he suffered an injury so bad that he's missed the last 3 games? Really? Meanwhile, the last game versus the Jazz, Walter Clayton Jr. literally runs into LeBron's left knee. And he's playing at 40. But Reeves, who we didn't even see get injured, his injury is so bad that he can't play for the last 3 games? Really? Do you niggas really... Do y'all really believe this? We were watching the first half. You telling me whatever fake injury Luka had was so bad, folks, that he couldn't go for the rest of the game? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Are you lying? Are you joking? This has to be a joke, folks. This is all a joke, man. These 2 white frauds are garbage. They're soft. They're pussies. And you're never going to win with these 2 dudes. And y'all talking about building a team around them? You need to trade their asses. Simple as that. I told y'all on the show that we did earlier, I said I don't want to talk about trades right now. I take it back, chat. We do need to talk trades. And you know who we need to trade? Luka Donkey. Call up Dallas. Listen, we'll give you Reeves and Luka. Give us Cooper and AD back. Y'all can have them. Oh, my God. I know Dallas hanging up the phone for that one. Call Dallas right now. We'll give you Reeves, Luka, Rui. Listen, we'll give you about 4 or 5 players. Give us Cooper and AD, and y'all can have these bums, man. Y'all can have these bums, man. Luka Donkey, man, this dude really quit on the team at halftime, bro. You are pathetic, man. You are a pathetic fuck. That's what you are. You're pathetic. You got a 26-year-old LeBron James out here balling. No, excuse me. You got a 40-year-old LeBron James out here balling. And you run to the locker room. I didn't even see him come on the bench, chat, after the second half. After the first half. I didn't even see him sitting on the bench. The boy was getting cooked so bad. He ran to the back and didn't come back out. He's a fraud. Take your Slovakian ass back to Texas, nigga. You Slovakian bum. I told y'all, I don't like any of these European players. From Giannis to Nikola Jokic to Luka. You could take SGA bum ass too. I don't like none of them. Slovakian fraud. That's what he is. A Slovakian bum. Give me AD any day of the week. Give me AD falling to the ground. Give me AD in and out of the lineup before you give me Luka Donkey. You fat bastard. Wasn't nothing wrong with you. They put Chris Dunn on your soft ass just like they did the last time. They put Chris Dunn on you and you didn't want that smoke. You gonna get up off of the floor, right? And run at Chris Dunn the last time and act like you hard. Boy, ain't nothing hard about you. You are soft. Jaylen Brown owns you. You're a fake tough guy. Y'all be talking about Luka's a killer. How are you a killer? Because you beat the Clippers in the playoffs? The Clippers. The Clippers. Now you're a killer because you beat the Clippers. A team that's never set foot in the NBA Finals. Now you're a killer because you beat the Flippers, chat. This is why they call him a killer. Because he beat the Flippers. Because he beat... Hold on. They call him a killer because he beat Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker. You beat Devin Booker. Wow. Now we've ordained this fraud as a killer. He's a fraud. Ain't no goddamn killer. You soft as cotton. You soft as cotton candy. You sweet. Where the dogs at? Where the dogs at? Look at this. He need Jackson Hayes to come in and fight his battles. Chris Dunn pushed the ball in his chest. He didn't raise a finger at him. He didn't raise a hand up. He just backed up. You guys know the video of the little kids fighting? You guys remember the viral video of the little kids fighting, right? When he pushed him off the bike. And then they square up. They like, this nigga backing up. Man, this nigga pussy. He backing up. That's Luka, chat. That's Luka. You gonna walk up on Chris Dunn, right? The last time you saw him, you walked up on him like you wanted to smoke. He pushes the ball in your face, says, get back, get out of my face. You don't raise a hand. Jackson Hayes got to come in and fight your battles for you. Luka Doncic is a clown. Laker fans, you're never winning with Luka Doncic. You're never going to win. You can throw that out. You're never winning. And I've told you guys, see, we thought when Luka was in Dallas that he was carrying the Mavericks. Folks, the Mavericks carried his ass. Let me say that again. We thought when Luka was in Dallas that he was carrying the Mavericks. The Mavericks carried him, and he got the credit. Because as you can see, last year in the playoffs, y'all said Luka was a playoff killer. He already beat Anthony Edwards the year before. The Lakers was gonna beat the Timberwolves. What happened? They got clapped by the Timberwolves in 5 games. And then what happened after that? Who did y'all blame? Y'all blamed everybody else, right? This is what y'all do with Luka. When he wins, he gets all the credit. When he loses, he gets none of the blame. So this whole time, y'all been running around to oh, he carried the Mavericks. Nigga, please. The Mavericks carried him. And now he don't have the same cast of characters. He don't have Derrick Jones Jr. He don't have PJ Washington. He don't have Derek Lively. He don't have Daniel Gafford. He don't have Kyrie. He don't have Jason Kidd. And most importantly, he doesn't have Nico Harrison. And now guess what? Look at him now. Getting exposed. He getting exposed so bad, him and Aston, that they're faking injuries. They're faking injuries. Let me show you guys the box score. Let's get into the box score. We'll get to LeBron a little bit later. We got to speak exclusively right now on Luka Doncic. Folks, this is what his box score was. This is what he finished the game with. This is what he finished the game with, folks. Luka Doncic. He was on his pace. He was on pace to have a Russell Westbrook kind of night, folks. He was on pace to go 8 for 26. He was on pace to go 8 for 26. He was on pace to go 2 for 12 from the three-point line. You want to know why they have to push him over LeBron, folks? You want to know why they're pushing this narrative that he's better than LeBron? You want to know why? Because you know how, do you understand? See, LeBron, I'm going to tell you what LeBron is doing at his big age. You want to know what LeBron is doing, folks? LeBron is exposing these niggas. He's exposing them. Because how is it that a 40-year-old man is better at basketball than Luka Doncic in his prime? This is prime. This is supposed to be your prime years, man. He don't even dunk the basketball. How many dunks did my GOAT have tonight? At 40. How many dunks did my GOAT have tonight? My GOAT had the first 7 points, folks, for the Lakers. 2 of those were dunks. LeBron is exposing the NBA. It's clear he's the GOAT. It's clear he's the Lakers' best player. And they don't like it. They want to push him out, and they want to prop up these new niggas. SGA is not better than LeBron. Nikola Jokic is not better than LeBron. Luka's not better than LeBron. Giannis is not better than LeBron. LeBron is the best player in the NBA at 40 years old, and they're mad about it. So what they're doing is they're propping up these other players by giving them free throws, by giving them phantom calls every game to make their numbers inflated. But in reality, LeBron is still the best. Remember a couple years ago when that fraud Joel Embiid cried for an MVP? Remember that, chat? He had to cry for an MVP. How does his sorry ass look now? Just 2 years ago, niggas was over there on that trash ass channel talking about Joel Embiid is better than LeBron. How does Joel Embiid look now? His ass is washed. We watched this game. You telling me Luka Doncic is a better basketball player than LeBron James? Get out of here, clown. LeBron is still the best, man. LeBron is still the best. And that's a glitch in the matrix, because you're not supposed to still be this good at 40 years old. So instead of them appreciating the greatness and appreciating what he's doing, what they're doing is they're trying to find any way to diminish him. They've been doing this for his entire career. They have to find any way to diminish him. Oh, but he's 40. That's the only thing they can say because they can't talk about basketball. From a basketball perspective, nobody can convince me Luka's better. I was going to say tell me, but it don't even matter. Save your breath because nobody's going to tell me Luka's better than LeBron James. Nobody could tell me that. LeBron couldn't tell me that. If LeBron told me out of his own mouth that Luka was better than him, I'd say, nigga, please. LeBron couldn't tell me Luka was better than him. Nigga, please. I wouldn't listen to LeBron if he said Luka was better than him. The boy was on pace to go 8 for 26. He was on pace to go 2 for 12 from 3. Luka donkey sucks. And you guys see, what has the game plan been? Oh, let me show you guys this. The Clippers did it again, chat. They brought this graphic back up again. I was watching the Clipper broadcast, right? I like watching the Clipper broadcast or other team broadcasts because the Laker broadcast, they be fanboying too much. So the Clippers, they posted this graphic again, folks, during the game. Look at the free throw differential, folks. Since 2022, let me zoom in. Since 2022, look at this, folks. Top free throw attempt differential since 2022. Folks, the game plan on how to beat the Lakers this season, do you guys want to know what the game plan is? What the blueprint is? Hold Luka under 10 free throws. If you hold Luka under 10 free throws, you're going to beat the Lakers. You're going to beat the Lakers. That's the game plan. You guys didn't know? That's the strategy. Just hold Luka to under 10 free throws, and you're going to beat the Lakers. Now, folks, let me ask you guys, how many free throws did Luka get tonight? Maybe that's why he quit, chat, because he wasn't getting calls. So he said, fuck it, I'm out. That's probably why he quit. He's like, oh, they're not going to give me no calls tonight? Because I saw him looking at the refs when he was trying to foul bait. Oh, and by the way, folks, go on Twitter. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about Luka right now. You guys think it's just me? Everybody's exposing Luka right now. Everybody's pissed off with the way he's playing basketball. Nobody likes this. He realized tonight, oh, wait, I'm not going to get a superstar whistle? They're not going to give me calls for foul baiting? Oh, okay, I quit. I'm out. Tell them I got a leg injury. I can't come back. Left knee contusion. Nigga, please. Your pussy just hurts. That's all it is. You have a pussy contusion. That's what you have. He had to get his pussy wrapped up and bandaged. That's what it was. You quit the game. You left LeBron out there hanging. We could have won this game if his fat ass would have came to play. This was a winnable game. If Marcus Smart's sorry ass could have made a few threes, we would have won this damn game. Sorry ass Marcus Smart. And I was vouching for your sorry ass earlier. You back to being one of Robert's rejects. You sorry motherfucker. The hell was that? This nigga couldn't throw a rock into the Pacific Ocean. 1 for 12 from the field? 0 of 9 from the three-point line? Now you guys see why he was available. That's all we can get our bums, chat. That's all Robert can sign our rejects. You got the bisexual center, DeAndre Ayton. You got his ass. He talking about his elbow hurt. Oh, Daddy, JJ, look, I can't go, JJ. I have a bruise on my elbow. It hurts. I need to sit out for 2 games, please. And I need to go get my nails done. My nails aren't done. I haven't had a pedicure in weeks. I need a week, JJ, please. Give me a week. I need a week, JJ. My elbow hurts. Jake LaRavia, what the hell are you doing, nigga? What are you doing, dude? We had a chance to cut the lead at the end of the game. You go to the free throw line, you miss 2 straight free throws? You're ruining our momentum. Nick Smith Jr., who are you? Who the hell told you to come in the game and just start shooting? Pass the ball, goofball. We don't even know you. You're pissing me off. I'm watching the game like, who is this little nigga? What is wrong with you? Bring the ball up the floor, pass it to LeBron, and go stand your goofy ass in the corner. You shooting the ball is damn near as good as a turnover. Bum ass nigga. Whose mans is this? 4 of 11, 1 for 5? This Thero nigga. Who is this? 6 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 0 from the field, 0 for 0 from the 3-point line, 0 for 0 from the free throw line. The nigga just out here running around. Dalton Connect, what are you doing? This was your opportunity, you bum. What are you doing? 2 points? Maxi Kleber. They should have left you in Dallas. I don't even know why they threw you in for. I don't even understand that. Y'all could have just kept him. Y'all could have kept Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris. We didn't need those throw-ins. That was some BS. Y'all could have just kept him. That nigga's sorry, man. Maxi Kleber. Nigga's name is Maxi Kleber. The fuck out of here, man. You sign a nigga to the team named Maxi Kleber. His name should be Maxi Pad. Hoe ass nigga. He's a hoe. His name should be Maxi Pad. Maxi Kleber. Man, what the hell are these niggas doing, man? Who signs a nigga named Maxi? I told y'all, I want nothing but niggas on this roster. I want nothing but niggas with nappy ass hair and the most ghetto name known to mankind. I want a nigga on this team named DeQuintez. I want a nigga named Maxi Kleber. The fuck are we talking about? Give me a nigga named DeQuintez. Give me a nigga with the most ghettoest name humanly possible. No, you give me a nigga named Maxi Kleber. Jake LaRavia. You got a nigga on the team named Jake, dog. You have a nigga on the team named Jake, man. Jake? You got police on the team. You niggas got 12 on the team. You got a nigga named Jake. You have a nigga named Jake. You have a nigga named Maxi. You have a nigga named Austin. What are we doing here? Hoyt Bell said Maxi Pad is diabolical. He said Maxi Pad is diabolical. Nigga said, ha, quit.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
Real talk, though. Real talk. I want nothing but thugs. What happened to my NBA? What happened to it? What did y'all do? Y'all have ruined my sport, man. What happened to the thugs? We need thugs. We need hood rats. We need niggas with cornrows and nappy hair. What are we doing? You got this fake ass wannabe Pat Riley nigga named JJ Redick. Y'all told him he was going to be the next Pat Riley. This nigga don't know what he's doing. Is anybody going to talk about that? That JJ Redick has no clue what he's doing? What are we running offensively? What are we running? We're running pick and roll with LeBron or Luka every possession. He has no clue what he's doing. He's lost out there. He's up there just playing the part. He's not coaching nothing. He's cosplaying as a coach is what he's doing. This is a Halloween costume for JJ Redick. He's acting as Pat Riley. We might as well just do a movie at this point. You got Austin out here. You got Malibu's Most Wanted, Austin Reeves. Right? You got that going on. That's a joke. He out here with a headband on and a leg sleeve like he's cold. Nigga, you're a bum. When I was growing up, you couldn't just come on the court with a headband and a leg sleeve. You had to be cold to do some shit. Nigga, that took balls to do. That took balls. You couldn't just come on. A nigga would look you up and down like, man, if you don't get your ass on. A nigga would size you up if you decided you was going to walk onto the court with a headband and a leg sleeve. You would have had to been raw to do something like that in my day. No, you got this fraud out here. It looked like he wearing a costume. It looked like y'all just picked a fan out the crowd and said, okay, you want to play for the Lakers? Let's go. That's what Austin Reeves looked like. You got JJ. Y'all done plucked him from TV. He was on First Take doing his podcast and stuff. Y'all just put him on the sidelines. What are y'all doing? LeBron is the only thing that makes sense over here. And then these are the same people that got mad that he came over here and started telling y'all what to do. Look at what happens when you let these niggas run a team. They don't know what they're doing. LeBron should be bossing these niggas around, telling them who to trade for, who to sign, what to go get. He should be doing that. These niggas don't know what they're doing. How many goddamn white boys are there on this goddamn roster? So like I said, chat, I'm completely done. I'm done. The only two people that we need to seriously consider trading, folks, right now at least, are this backcourt. If we trade them, we're going to be a better team. Niggas talking about you can't build around a 41-year-old. That's y'all problem. Y'all trying to rebuild. Ain't nobody trying to rebuild. We trying to win it right now. Y'all can rebuild later. How do we go from competing for championships? How is the narrative with LeBron and AD? Championships to now we're planning for the future. Fuck the future. I'm done with the future. I don't care about it. I don't care about the future, folks. To hell with Luka and Reeves. They are not nobody's future. To hell with them. We gotta get back to going all in for a title, not preparing for the future. To hell with the Lakers' future. Y'all don't have a future if this is going to be your future. You don't have one. So we might as well just punt on the future now and try to go all in on our championship while you still have LeBron James. Because you're not winning with this. It don't matter if it's to this year or 5 years from now. You're never winning with these two dudes. So y'all might as well just go ahead and punt on that stuff, man. Y'all might as well just go back to LeBron James and building around that. And I think you'll have a lot more success doing it that way. But this trying to plan for the future, folks, this don't make any sense. He said LeBron is the future. Folks, let's get into LeBron, man. Pause. Let's talk about LeBron real quick. Once again, LeBron is your best player, right? Look at his production tonight, folks. The man had 5 free throws tonight. 5. For Luka to get this same stat line, Luka would have needed about 15 free throws. LeBron did this on buckets. 36 points, 15 of 28 from the field. That's over 50%. 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. Nigga, who are you, nigga, to come over here telling me to open up the phone? Let me put you in timeout. Listen, you don't tell me what the fuck to do, nigga. I'll see you tomorrow, nigga. Go to bed, nigga. You telling me to open the phone lines? Fuck you niggas. Let me put all you niggas on my open the phone lines. You open my dick. How about that? Tell your bitch to open her mouth up. Put my dick in it. Fuck out of here. Take your goofy ass to sleep, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? Open the phone lines. Shut your bitch ass up.
I said what I said.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So like I said, back to my GOAT before I was rudely interrupted. LeBron James, right? 15 of 28 from the field. That's over 50%. 3 of 7 from the three-point line. That's around 50%. And he only did it on 5 free throws. Shout out to Truth Teller. No, actually, fuck the Truth Teller. You almost got me. You said, wait, didn't we? Is this the same Truth Teller from the show that we did earlier? You said Bron points don't count since he got them once the game was over already. Remember? What are you talking about? Bron was scoring when the game was up for... The game was over with from the jump. Soon as I turned the game on, we was already down. Like, it was 9-0 when I turned the game on. I'm like, where the hell is Luka? What is he doing? And then LeBron was the one that got the scoring going for us, but the game was really over with from the jump. We got it close in that what was it, third quarter, fourth quarter. We cut it to like 9, I think. But it was a 15, 17 point game basically the whole game. So once again, I'm putting this on Luka. You didn't even come to play and you quit. You over here sending $5 talking about LeBron. This man is 40 years old. Why don't you send another $5 talking about that fat ass Luka? Stupid ass nigga. You ever talking about LeBron? What does the title of the show say? Luka Donkey. You ain't say nothing about that though, right? But you talking about LeBron though, the 40-year-old. How is the 40-year-old more durable than the 26-year-old? How is the 40-year-old? How does the 40-year-old have more heart than the 26-year-old? Nigga talking about he got a leg contusion. JJ, my leg, JJ, I can't go. I have to sit down. My leg. I need help. The fuck out of here, nigga. I'd have told that bitch ass nigga, wrap that shit up and let's go, hoe ass nigga. The fuck are you doing? If LeBron can go, you can go. You got DeAndre Ayton talking about, oh, my elbow. You got Reeves. Oh, my leg. Hey, it's my leg, JJ. I'm him.
Shut your bitch ass up.
You know what my problem is, folks? My problem is I was spoiled. That's my problem. I finally get it now. My issue is LeBron. I grew up watching the greatest player that the sport has ever seen, and nobody else will compare to him, no matter what. That's my issue. Nobody on God's planet, nobody on God's green earth can tell me that 26-year-old Luka is better than LeBron James. LeBron James is, man, LeBron James, boy, y'all lucky he on our team. He'd really be exposing that fraud if he wasn't on our team. Luka is ass, man. Luka is ass. Them weak ass step back threes he be doing. He come up to court. He don't even pass the ball. He never passes the ball. He's a hater. Let's keep it a buck. He's a hater. And that's why LeBron don't like him. Because he's a hater. He's selfish. He's the opposite of LeBron. LeBron is unselfish. He always got his teammates involved. With Luka, it's all about him. That's why Nico had to build the perfect team around him. You gotta build the perfect team around this motherfucker just for him to get clapped. Nico Harrison, like I said, we're gonna keep your legacy alive, gang. I'm keeping Nico Harrison legacy alive. He might be gone, but he's never gonna be forgotten over here. He was absolutely right. The only problem I have with Nico Harrison is he traded this fraud to my team. That's the only issue I have with him. That's it. If he would have traded him somewhere else, I wouldn't have no issues at all with him. The only problem I have with him is that he put his trash in my yard. That's the only problem I have with Nico. But outside of that, folks, Nico Harrison was absolutely correct about Luka Doncic, man. We got Judah Rising. He said that $1,000 bet on Luka winning MVP is sad. Buddy needs to pay you now. Luka ain't nowhere near SGA and Joker. You see, he went missing. We haven't heard from the nigga in weeks now. We haven't heard from Don C. Don C's went missing. He's probably listening now, but he knows he'll get cooked if he calls in on a night like tonight. So he's probably just listening, and then he'll pop back out when Luka has a good game. These dudes are nasty. They're literally disgusting. Now, like I said, folks, am I surprised about what took place tonight? No. I told you guys before the game started, I'm predicting a Lakers win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers won. So once again, I'm not surprised. The only thing that I was surprised about is when I turned on the game and Luka Doncic was getting absolutely exposed. He said, Nico's my nigga. He's right. Defense wins championships. This was a winnable game, though. This was a winnable game. Like I said, the only problem was sorry-ass Marcus Smart. This nigga went 0 for... This might have been the worst shooting performance I've ever seen a nigga have. If he would have just made half of his shots tonight, we would have had a good chance to win that damn game. This bum-ass nigga, he was taking charges all goddamn night, but he couldn't throw a rock into the Pacific Ocean. Shout out to DM Cuts with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says LeBron needs to start kicking up dust. The Lakers roster sucks. Well, once again, tonight was I'm not gonna go too hard on the roster tonight because, like I said on the show that we did earlier, you know, I wasn't anticipating Luka Doncic not playing in the second half. You know, I wasn't anticipating that. You know, if he's gonna fake an injury at halftime, right, then all bets are off at that point. You know, I expected him to play and at least give me a decent game. The nigga played like ass and then vanished off into the LA, night. For all we know, Luka was at the bar by the time the game was over with. Luka was probably at the bar having a drink, folks, for all we know. You know, we don't know. No, I would not have anticipated Luka Doncic would have just quit at halftime. I didn't see him get injured, folks. Can somebody tell me where he got injured at? It's the same thing with Reeves. Reeves, after the game, said he was perfectly fine. This is what these frauds do. When it gets hot, when they got to answer the tough questions, they quit. Remember the last game? Not this game, but not the Jazz game, but the game before that when we played the Suns and Luka was stinking up the joint. He didn't even speak to the media. You guys missed that part. He didn't even speak to the media that game. He just got up out of there. He didn't even speak to the media after the Suns game. This is what they do. When the smoke gets hot, they vanish into the night. They don't want to answer the tough questions. They don't want to speak to the media. They start faking injuries. Now he's got a leg contusion. Man, get out of here, you clown. I'd have kicked him in his fucking leg. Let me would have been JJ Redick. I'd be like, yo, what's up? You not going? You ain't good? No, I have leg contusion. Leg contusion. A leg contusion? Bop! Bitch ass nigga. Now you got a leg contusion, hoe ass nigga. I'm gonna give you a leg contusion. Soft ass nigga. Hey, LeBron. Luka says he's got a leg contusion. Oh, let me be the coach. Let me be the coach, man. Listen. Listen, if I was the coach, I wouldn't have to be up here exposing these niggas from my podcast. I'd expose them to the media. I'd expose them. Man, no questions about Luka. No questions about that fraud tonight. Next question. We're not speaking on guys that didn't play. We're not speaking on guys that quit on the team. We're not speaking on guys that quit on the team tonight. Next question. Yes, LeBron James, 36 points tonight. Yeah, he's my GOAT. What else we got? We good? Okay, cool. I'm out. Fuck out of here, man. I'd have gave his ass a leg. I'd have made sure he missed some real time. Pussy nigga. Shout out to Mike298 with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says a contusion known as a bruise is an injury to the muscle and tissue caused by direct impact or trauma. It can occur on the leg, such as the thigh. Once again, did anybody see him get injured at all? I didn't go into halftime thinking, man, Luka might miss the second half. I didn't even see him get injured. Fake ass injury, just like Aston Reeves. Two frauds, man. Like I said, he's probably, having a beer at this point, folks. Having a beer, having some hookah. Hookah Luka. Hookah dookie. This is what you traded for, folks. You were better off just keeping Anthony Davis at this point. Let me get the phone lines open, man. You were better off just keeping Anthony Davis at this point. He said, you mean to tell me Luka could play with a stomach bug but not a leg injury? Luka's a fraud. Nothing's wrong with him. Neither is DeAndre Ayton or Rui Hachi. All these dudes are bums, man. They're all bums. You got my goat out here playing at 41 years old, and you niggas talking about your pussy hurts. Like all of these dudes is frauds, man. God rest Kobe Bryant's soul. Now I see why Kobe was so hard. Now I see why Kobe ran his teams with an iron fist. Now I get it now. Because when you're too nice with these niggas, when you're too buddy with them, they start thinking shit is sweet. Now I get it now. I really do. Kobe didn't play these games, man. Kobe wouldn't speak to teammates. Once Kobe identified you were soft, you were a pussy, I mean, it was over for you. It was over for you. He said we should have kept AD and brought on Mark Williams. Exactly. But no, they don't want to help AD and LeBron, but they want to help Luka though, right? We've been asking for a center for years. They never got one, but as soon as Luka come here, they want to sign DeAndre Ayton. What do I call them, chat? The Lay Cakers. What do I call them? The Lay Cakers. And they're ran by who? Rob Pelinka. The Lay Cakers. Oh, man. They're ran by Rob Pelinka. AD was asking for years for a center. Soon as Luka come, we'll trade you. We'll get you whatever you want. But AD, just go play center, dude. Toughen it out, dude. You're soft, man. Just go play the 5. Just go. I'll think about getting you a center when I feel like it. Just go. Luka comes. Hey, buddy. Are you okay? What do you need, buddy? Luka, how can we help you be successful? We want to do whatever it takes to make sure that you succeed, buddy. You okay? You need a new contract? Okay, we'll get you one typed up. All right. 150 million, is that enough for you? Well, that's all we can do. We can't go any higher than that, but we want to extend you the full max. You're our guy, okay, buddy? You want to go to a Backstreet Boys concert? Yeah? Let's go, man. Everybody's invited except LeBron. Yeah. We're not inviting him. You're our guy now. You're our guy. Whatever you want, you can have it. Really? That's odd. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. Wow. The Lay Cakers. We see what's going on here, man. Straight sabotage. Y'all are trying to sabotage my GOAT, man. They're trying to sabotage my GOAT, folks. That's all this is about, man. That's all this is about. LeBron James, you should have left about 5 years ago, dude. After that title run, you should have ran it back like maybe one more time. After 21, 22, when that Russ situation didn't work, you should have got on, dude. You should have got the hell on, bro. These folks, all they've done is waste your time, waste your talents, waste your resources. That's all they've done is just waste your time. That's it. This is absolutely ridiculous. Who is this? Who is this? So yeah, folks. I don't know who that was. Niggas are over here trolling. Okay, let me see. We got Green Blood. He says, facts. Even a deep bruise isn't that painful. Spray it with numbing spray and keep it moving. We got Sekou. He says, LeBron stayed too long. You said these people tried to convince the world that 77 is better than the King. They're pathetic, man. They are pathetic, folks. They are pathetic. Goat him said facts. LeBron stayed too long. Ryan says Kobe walked off the court with his shit torn and Luka's asshole's hurt. LOL. Fuck out of here. Luka's a pussy. And I wish that Chris Dunn would have actually put hands on him. That's what I wish. That's what I wish, folks. Oh my God. I wish Chris Dunn would have actually put hands on that fraud, man. Wow, look at this, folks. Reports are saying that Lakers star Luka Doncic was seen at In-N-Out shortly after leaving the Lakers-Clippers game due to an apparent injury at halftime. Wow. Wow, they're having fun, folks. Look at this, chat. I told you they're exposing him. Look at this. Luka tonight, 12 points, 4 of 13, 1 for 6 from 3, 4 turnovers, magically got injured in the second quarter. They're exposing him, chat. Look at this one. Injury gimmick. Tour dates. No clutch gene. Gives up when his team can't carry him. Luka Doncic, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, the cat is out the bag, folks. Everybody knows the boy is a fraud. Lakers, the only way you can make this right is by trading him. Trade him, man. Shout out to Alex with the $2 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says, facts. Remember, they ran off Magic, wasted the GOAT. Exactly. Who did that? Rob Pelinka. Shout out to Alex. Let's see what else they're saying, chat. Let's actually see what they're saying about Luka Doncic right now, folks. Let's see what people are saying. Let's just look at this, folks. Absolutely shameful display of basketball by Luka Doncic tonight. You will never see SGA play that bad and then fake an injury. Look at Drew, chat. Drew says, I hope Luka misses more games so that he isn't eligible for any awards this season. Wow. People are not falling for the okie doke, folks. This is absolutely insane, man. A Saturday night primetime matchup and you quit on your team. Pathetic. And this is the guy you guys wanted to make your franchise player? This is the guy you took to a Backstreet Boy concert to? This is the guy you took to the Backstreet Boys concert, right? Look at Trevor Lane, folks. Look at what they said. Look at what they said at Lakers Nation. JJ Redick did not have an update on Luka, but he said he noticed him hobbling in the first half, and Luka told him at halftime that he didn't think he would be able to go. Wow. Where's that Kobe meme at? Give me 1 second, chat. Let me download that Kobe meme. Let me download that Kobe meme, folks. Give me 1 second. Let me add the Kobe meme to the show. This is pathetic. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. This is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely soft. Absolutely soft, man. You're soft, dude. You're soft. He said Luka's a disgrace. All right, Victor, what do you got, dude? What's your thoughts, man?
Hey,
on Luka faking an injury.
Yeah, this whole injury thing with Luka Doncic is all fake, and I can't believe that he's 26 years old, and yeah, he's more injury prone than LeBron James, who's 4 years old, and he's still playing at a high level. And then people are saying that he's better than LeBron, which is not true. And he plays at both ends of the floor. Luka Doncic, he still doesn't do that really. And he just quit on his team. Well, like you said before, like when the going gets tough, he just quits. Doesn't keep going. And that's all I gotta say about the topic.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Good call, bro.
Welcome.
All right, bro.
Good call.
Peace. Folks, Luka told JJ, not the training staff, right? No. Luka said, "Hey JJ, I don't think I can go. I think I don't think I get foul calls tonight, so I don't want to play anymore. I don't like this anymore. Bad game. I don't want to play in game where I don't get fouled. It's not my game. So I will fake injury and I will sit out second half and I will see you back at the hotel." Folks, when have we ever seen LeBron James fake an injury? When have we ever seen Kobe Bryant fake an injury? When have we ever seen Michael Jordan fake an injury? Michael Jordan broke his foot and rushed himself back so he can play. He broke his foot, folks, and rushed himself back so he could play. You got these frauds faking injuries now? So now Luka's telling the coaching staff, I can go, JJ, I can go. Wow. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic and soft. Pathetic and soft, man. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. He just wasn't getting his free throws. He realized, see, this is why, and this is actually a good point. Now I see why Nico traded Luka. You want to know why Nico traded Luka, folks? Because Luka's actually declining, and I don't think you guys are paying attention. He's actually declining. He's not getting better. He's declining. So Nico is actually a genius for getting off of him now. He got off of him early. Now I see why Nico Harrison traded him, man. Oh, look at this, folks. He says your queen GOAT did so during the finals, no one finding a cure for your bronze sexualism. My GOAT didn't fake an injury in the finals, clown. Folks, Luka Doncic quit tonight, and they want to deflect. Talk about your daddy, Hookah Dookie. Talk about your daddy, Fluka. Fluka Donkey. Fluka Donkey. Talk about your daddy. This nigga talking about 2018. You're a pussy. You're talking about 2018. He didn't fake no injury in 2018. You're a clown, dude. Listen, he's trying to deflect. No, it's not going to work tonight. Your daddy quit. Talk about that. You Luka fanboy. You said, I'll take Cade over Luka? Absolutely. Cade's duh. I guarantee right now Detroit wouldn't trade you Cade for Luka. Hell no. At this point, okay, realistically, chat, at this point, and I told you guys this, right? When you play for the Lakers, this is the biggest stage in the NBA. So everybody's seeing his foul baiting ass. So at this point, what could we realistically trade him for? I don't even know what we could trade him for. We could maybe trade him for like LaMelo or somebody, but I don't know. I don't think you're gonna get another top tier talent for Luka at this point. I just don't believe that. Armani, what do you got, dude?
What's up? I haven't seen the game, but like I know they will be losing. But at the end of the day, why is Luka fake his injury? Like he's just doing it for no reason. Like it just make no sense. Like he didn't play even well. Well, like what's going on with Luka? It just make no sense. I thought he was that good, but no, all of a sudden he's faking his injury, like Reeves. This is crazy. Or like at least if it doesn't work, like at least LeBron got to go to Golden State or go to some other team. Like this is like unbelievable. But yeah, like they have to do something to catch up because I think Luka's scared. That's what he is. He's scared that he cannot beat no biggest team. That's why he figured injury. You feel me? So it's just ridiculous and sad is what they do. It's just clowning around and just joking. That's all they do is just want to clown on LeBron. So, you know, so that's all I'm saying, but you know, that's all I have to say right now.
All right, Armani, appreciate you, man. Good call, man.
All right, take care.
All right, bro.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Run they mouth, clubhouse.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
So like I said, folks, the reality of the situation is this, folks. Luka Doncic, I mean, the fact that, like, okay, let's think about this for a second, right? The fact that people say Luka is better than LeBron James, do you know how stupid this is, folks? This dude literally got traded at 26 years old. No, 25 actually. He got traded in the middle of his sleep to LeBron James's team. And now they want us to believe he's better than LeBron James. You see how dumb this whole narrative is? I could see them saying that, right? If LeBron was the one that was traded to Dallas, then it would make sense. Y'all do realize Luka got traded in the middle of his sleep, right? He got traded for a reason, folks. He got traded for a reason. Nigga, my GOAT ain't never been traded. Nigga, we don't get traded. What I tell you, clowns? Like Jay-Z said, baby, I'm a boss. I don't know what they do. I don't get dropped. I drop the label. We don't get dropped. We don't get traded. You're a bum. You're a bum. Let's just tell the truth, chat. Luka's a bum. You got traded at 25, and you didn't even know about it. All the good players that get traded at his age, folks, they knew about it. Like when Anthony Davis got traded, he demanded to be traded. The Pelicans didn't want to trade him. He demanded to be traded. He forced them to trade him to the Lakers. This dude wanted to stay in Dallas, and he got traded. Man, Luka's a bum. Luka's a bum, man. I can't believe I really let y'all convince me for a half of a millisecond that Luka was even close to LeBron James. This nigga's a clown, man. Luka's a fraudulent Slovakian bum. You got traded to my GOAT's team. My GOAT been here for 8 years. You got traded here. How can you be better than my GOAT? You're a bum. You got traded, you bum. You've been traded twice, actually. Man, come on, man. He been traded. I forgot he got traded on draft night. He got traded twice. Oh, y'all are cooked now. Don't ever, listen, I'm cooking any nigga that say Luka's better than LeBron. I'm cooking you niggas now. From here on out, I'm cooking you, nigga. I'm gonna make you submit, nigga. Any nigga come over here talking about Luka better than LeBron, I'm gonna make you tap. I'm gonna make you quit. So, hold on. The niggas better than LeBron have been traded twice in his career? That he better than LeBron? Nigga, please. My GOAT was the consensus #1 overall pick, nigga. Wasn't nobody trading the first pick, nigga. You crazy fool. You crazy fool. Wasn't nobody trading LeBron James in 2003 for no other player or no draft pick. Nigga, please. My GOAT ain't never been traded. We don't get traded. We leave your team. You don't trade us. We leave you. This fraud's been traded twice. Luka's a bum. I'm done. Luka's a bum. He's a overrated, overpaid, fraudulent bum. He is overpaid, overrated. He's a bum. He's a souped up Austin Reeves, man. That's what Luka is. No defense, ball dominant, bum. He said he has to be a binge eater. Makes no sense how quick he gained his weight back. He said Luka's decline is going to be bad. He can barely run now. Imagine in 5 years. Imagine being fat at 25 and you're a professional basketball player. You literally get paid to be in shape. You can't even do that. You're a bum. And the craziest part is him being fat wasn't the biggest reason why he got traded. That's the crazy part. Him getting traded actually has to do with him on the basketball floor. He's just not a good basketball player. Anybody can stat pad. Anybody, when they get the green light, can go on the floor and stat pad. Anybody can do that. I remember I probably was in 5th grade. This was my first year playing rec ball. I was the best player on the team, chat, in 5th grade, right? This was the last time I was the best player on my team. I remember specifically, there was one game where we got our asses kicked. I think the final score of the game was 32-9. And I literally had all of our 9 points, right? And then when I went to 6th grade, folks, I took a step up in competition. I wasn't the best player on the team anymore. I say all that to say this, folks. Just because you're the best player on a team that doesn't have any other good players doesn't mean you're that good. You're just on a bad team with no other good players. You can see now that he's on the Lakers on the biggest stage every night, playing next to LeBron James, you can see he's not really that good. When the competition level rises, he's not that good. Oh, but he got to the finals. Yeah, because they built the perfect team around him. If you would have put LeBron on that Mavericks team in 2024, they would have gotten to the finals. You give LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, Jason Kidd as the coach, and Nico Harrison as the GM. LeBron is going to the finals with that Mavericks squad. Y'all, that's y'all problem. Y'all have given this boy way too much credit, and he's not that good. He's a white Russell Westbrook. And I'm going to tell you the difference between Russ and Luka. Even though Russ is a dumb basketball player, at times, I'm gonna tell you the difference between Russ and Luka. We never question Russell Westbrook's will to win. We never question his heart. Now, we might question his shot selection. We might question his decision making. But we know his heart is in the right place. Can we really say the same thing about Luka, folks? Can we say his heart is in the right place? At this point, folks, I'd rather have Russell Westbrook than Luka. I'd rather have Russ at this point. Because at least Russ is going to play hard. He's going to play way harder than Luka, and at least he'll push the pace. Because the shooting is basically the same. Like, if you look at today's box score, I mean, it's basically the same. Russ and Luka. But at least with Russ, he's going to play a little bit harder, and he's going to bring a certain energy level to our team that Luka just won't bring. I'd rather have Russ, bro. I'm not even lying. I'd rather have Russ. We might as well just go get Russ back if we're going to deal with this. Real talk. We might as well just go get Russ. We can save $100 million just by going to get Russ. We got Will W with the $2 super chat.
I gave it all for fantasy.
He said we really did give it all for fantasy.
Is anybody gonna remember me? If I go tonight, I doubt the world will change. I just pray they don't forget my name.
I will tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches, right?
What?
That's what he fucking did. He fucking disrespected the bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Russell Westbrook stat line. Oh, wow. Banco said Luka 12 for 49 from 3 in the last 5 games. He's worse than Russ at this point. He said 4 for 13 is just like Russ. I agree. Exactly. He's a white Russell Westbrook. And what did people complain about with Russ? He was making too much money, right? That was the main gripe people had. They're like, he's making $47 million. He's the highest paid player on the team. They had an issue with that. Well, what's the difference with Luka? It's the same thing. He's making the most money on the team, and he's playing like Russ. The only difference is Russ was 30, 32, 33, 34. Luka's 25, 26. What's his excuse? You said Luka played carefree basketball his whole career. He was never afraid of missing shots the way he has been these last few weeks since he's been exposed. He's not used to playing under pressure. And I told y'all, ever since LeBron came back, all of these games have a different level of intensity now. I told y'all, people want to have their best game against LeBron. We got V4AR. You said LeBron James is the greatest of all time. You said LeBron's the only MVP candidate on the Lakers right now. Just like last year. You said, yeah, I saw that. 12 for 49, but the Mayo media won't mention it. Wow. You said Luka is just an illusion. It's all in your He said it's all in your imagination. Oh my God. You said Luka and Reeves mad at Rich Paul. They need to be traded. You said don't compare Luka and Russ. Russ was serviceable on defense. Honestly, it is getting to that point where it is about to be a disrespectful comparison, in all honesty. We are getting to that point where even comparing Luka to Russ is honestly starting to get disrespectful to Russ. We're getting to that point, folks. Like I said, don't mention Luka in the same combos with Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. He don't know. No, he doesn't compare. Even a Russ comparison is a little bit disrespectful. Even a Russ, James, Harden comparison is disrespectful at this point. This clown said, yeah, because Bron's ruining everything as it was expected. Dude, you have a soccer ball as your profile picture. Just stick to soccer, dude. That's you dudes' problem, man. You dudes don't be knowing basketball and you want to talk basketball. Just shut the fuck up and just stick to the sport that you watch, which is soccer. Go watch soccer, you clown. Go watch some clowns running up and down the field kicking a soccer ball. You don't know no damn basketball, clown. Who are you kidding? Who are you trying to fool? You said, did you know last year in December, Luka had the similar injury and Dallas shut him down and traded him? Damn, you're right. Oh my God, you're right, bro. I didn't even realize that. That is true. Damn. That is so true.
Like, Luka, look, you just standing there. Look, watch this again, Luka. He just went right by. Luka, what are you doing?
I'll say there was some effort on that one.
Fouling. Luka, what are you doing? Get back into play, Luka. Luka. He would hate me. Luka, come on, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, so let me get this straight. Y'all were complaining about Anthony Davis being injury prone, and the guy you guys traded for, he can't seem to stay healthy either. This trade has just been a flop, man. This whole trade has just been a waste of everybody's time. This has just been a waste, chat. I mean, the last 10 months of Luka has just really been just a waste of everybody's time. He said he's damaged goods. He is, bro. He is. He really is. He said he's a front. Oh, so y'all niggas got jokes tonight. Y'all got jokes tonight. He said he's a front runner. He's a stat star.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas got jokes tonight, bruh. This nigga said he's a front runner. He's a stat star. Oh, that's funny, bro. He said he's a front runner. He's a stat star. He gonna run away when it get hard. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's hilarious, bro. Y'all got jokes tonight. I'm rocking with it, chat. I'm rocking with it tonight. Niggas got jokes tonight. That is hilarious, bro. That man said he's a front runner. He's a stat star. Oh my God. It's like, bro, the Lakers, let me tell y'all something about playing for the Lakers, chat. Let me tell y'all something about playing for the Lakers. If you can't hoop for real, this is the worst team that you could possibly play for, bro. It's the worst. Because not only are you playing next to LeBron James, who is the GOAT, right? If you can't make it work with LeBron, because think about it, right? Think about LeBron's first stint in Cleveland. All of them guys, once LeBron left, their careers fell off, right? LeBron goes to Miami. He wins with Chris Bosh. He wins with Dwayne Wade. Comes back to Cleveland. Wins with Kyrie. Wins with Kevin Love. Comes to LA. Wins with Anthony Davis. So who is the first superstar, quote unquote, to play next to LeBron James and it didn't work out? It was Russell Westbrook on the Lakers, on the biggest stage in the NBA. So what happened? Once people realized, like, oh shit, Russ is not as good as we thought, his career was over. Think about how many niggas have came to the Lakers the last few years and their career is over. Juan Toscano Anderson. What happened to that dude? What happened to Wenyen Gabriel? What happened to Damian Jones? What happened to Patrick Beverly? What happened to Malik Beasley? Mo Bamba? What happened to these dudes, Shaq? They're out of the league. When you come to the Lakers and you play next to LeBron, if you can't play, that's really gonna be the end of your career for real, bro. Like, it's only downhill from that. Real talk. It's only downhill from that, bro. If you can't play with LeBron, you can't play. It's just that simple. You can't play. Okay, we got Jarek. Shout out to Jarek with the $5 super chat.
I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says now when it was Bron, it was we don't care what you did before you got here, but they want to praise Luka, who can't even get a cup for them. Exactly. We got Will in the chat. He says, Reg, we never seen this happen to a superstar in their absolute prime. It's insane. It really is. We've never seen this before. We've never seen a superstar in the middle of their prime at 25 years old get traded in the middle of his sleep without even knowing about the trade. He gets traded to the most recognizable, most, winningest franchise in the modern NBA, the Lakers. And you're playing next to LeBron James. So now every game we're analyzing you. See, this isn't Dallas. When he was in Dallas, nobody cared. Now you're on the Lakers, bro. Every game is a playoff game. Every game's a playoff game. There's no days off when you see, and this is why I say y'all take LeBron James for granted. This is why LeBron is the GOAT. Because every game is a playoff game when you're LeBron James. Every game. You don't get to take nights off. If you're LeBron, he don't get nights off. This is LeBron James. So everybody's gunning for you. You're at the top of the food chain. You know how good you have to be able to fight off every animal in the jungle that's trying to take your spot? Why do you think they call him King James? Everybody for the last 20 years been trying to take the crown. They've been trying to take the top spot. Every game is a playoff game when you play next to LeBron James. I remember Kyrie, right? This was LeBron's first year back in Cleveland. They was playing a regular season game, and Kyrie asked Kevin Love, he's like, is this what a playoff game feels like? He didn't even know what a playoff game felt like. This is why LeBron James is the GOAT, and this is why other players will never compare. Because the dedication, the preparation that it requires to be at the top of the food chain every single night, every single year, these other dudes can't live up to it. Luka, he can't fill LeBron James' shoes, folks. If you guys thought Luka was going to come here and he was going to be another LeBron for you guys, you're sadly mistaken. Luka can't live up to what LeBron James has done. See, y'all think it's easy because y'all sit around and you listen to these nerds all day on the internet, hate on LeBron all day. These nerds that have never played basketball, they've never played a sport. These dudes probably couldn't run on a treadmill for 5 minutes in a row at the gym, at their local gym. But yet they get on the internet, right, hating on the greatest athlete of all time, LeBron James. As if they could play the sport. And this is who y'all listen to. And what they've done is they've minimized what he's done to the point that people now think what he's done was easy. He went to the finals every year. The East was easy. Okay, well, he's out the way now. Why hasn't there been a back-to-back Eastern Conference champion since LeBron James has left? He left in 2018. 2019, it was the Raptors. 2020, it was Miami. 2021, it was Milwaukee. 2022, it was Boston. 2023, it was Miami. 2024, it was Boston. So how come nobody can dominate the East if the East was so easy and it was so weak? LeBron's not even there anymore. He's gone. None of y'all niggas can even dominate the East. He went to 8 straight finals in the East. None of y'all can even go back-to-back in back-to-back years. So once again, this is what they've done. They've minimized what LeBron has done as if it's easy, as if they could have done it, right? And now guess what? They put their faith in these other frauds, and then they quickly realize that they can't live up to a LeBron James. Luka will never live up to LeBron. It's not possible. He doesn't have the body for it. LeBron's the greatest athlete of all time. Luka doesn't have the body for this. He don't have the body for it. He just don't. His body is built of gelatin. There's no, he don't have no, there's no muscle definition. Do you not see the difference between a Luka and a LeBron? Look at LeBron. Look at the shoulders. Look at the cuts. Look at the muscles, right? The athletic ability. He's 40 years old and he's still dunking. Can't even dunk the basketball. And you think he's going to be the face of your organization when LeBron James is done. Like I said, the Lakers, if they were smart right now, they would trade him to Milwaukee for Giannis. They would trade him to Milwaukee for Giannis and get out now. Trade Luka and Reeves to Milwaukee for Giannis Antetokounmpo and get out now if they were smart, which I don't believe they are, and I don't believe they're going to do it. I'm going to just say that. I don't believe they're going to do it. But if they were smart, they would trade Luka and Aston for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Because if you continue to wait even longer, you're not going to be able to get anybody for him. Simple as that. So, folks, like I said, that's really all I got, man. If you guys have anything to add to the conversation, man, please, man, tap in with me. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Like I said, I still found the game to be a little bit entertaining. I just wish Marcus Smart would have just made some of his shots, and I think the Lakers would have had a good chance to win the game. But obviously, he just didn't. So there's nothing that we really can do about that. I thought Nick Smith Jr. took a few bad shots that we just didn't need. But other than that, I was pretty impressed with the way LeBron James played tonight. That 36 points, folks, is going to help his average for sure. Shout out to Armani. We got Rui. You said LeBron and Giannis going to be crazy. Exactly. He says he don't have the body, mind, discipline, leadership, tough skin. He don't even have the drive. I can't believe y'all really thought Luka was the future. Ain't no superstar trying to play with a ball hog. Exactly. He said Luka pumping his chest versus the Jazz and then quit versus the Clippers. Biggest front runner ever. Exactly. Folks, I can't believe Luka, man. But then again, it's not surprising, folks. It's not surprising. He is a fraud. So I'm done with Luka Donkey, man. Give me AD and Cooper flag back, and y'all can have Luka and Reeves. How about that, folks? At this point, I don't think the Mavericks would even trade Cooper flag at this point, folks, if I'm being honest with you. At this point, I don't think the Mavericks would trade Cooper flag for Luka. I know I wouldn't. Free Papua forever. Take care, pussy. Have a good night, dude. So like I said, folks, that's really all I got, man, on this one. I'm done, man. I'm done with Luka and Austin Reeves, man. They're frauds. They're faking injuries. They don't want this smoke. They're lame. I'm done. They're done, folks. They're done. So, yeah, that's all I got, folks, on this one. Good show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that hit that that super chat. Shout out to Jarek. Shout out to Will W. Shout out to GD. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Mike298. And shout out to DM Cuts. And also shout out to that clown Truth Teller. Appreciate you, pussy. So, yeah, that's all I got, folks, on this one. I will catch you guys on the next one. This was another installment of Locker Room. Peace.
I currently have more dunks than him right now.
Is that true?
Yeah, but he don't stay for rebound. He just goes out and he don't want to play defense.
We're going to get to that track.
Ticket TV, he calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers. So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
And I'm trying to dive in, put some time in,
Of all of the people that we talk about, LeBron fans are the only ones that even message me, contact me on Instagram. One recently sent me a death threat, talking about you can't come to LA. LeBron fans.
You broke up with your man and ain't been with no
I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team.
You like, fuck these niggas, better keep it to yourself.
Shut your bitch ass up.